Welcome to Sea Otter Classic 2023. Bike racing, new bikes and loads more. In this video, I'll share some of the best bikes, the most interesting and exciting bikes I've found over the last few days. So let's dive in.
This is a new bike we've just launched here at the show. This is a limited edition run of our FiftyOne Assassin. So we're doing 25 versions of this. It's based on the legendary iconic Le Mans design. It's a series based on kind of 90s cool retro race bikes that a lot of us would have had on our bedroom walls. And it's just a way of kind of bringing these designs back to life in a kind of a gravel setting. So the Assassin kind of stands out. It's got quite a few innovative features. The biggest one is probably this variable geometry system. So here in the front, we've got a flip chip, which allows us to actually alter the fork trail and alter the bike's riding dynamics. And on the rear, similar system here where we can actually choose between 3 different axle settings, each 5 millimeters apart. So it gives us the opportunity to basically cater to the widest spectrum pretty much that any gravel bike has currently. So you can race it, you can go backpacking on it. We kind of built this bike with badlands in mind. It'll take 30 kilograms of cargo. It'll take, it's internally routed for dynamo front hub, tethered T47 bottom bracket, 27.2 seat post. You can run a dropper post, but you can also run Di2 at the same time. We've got a little cradle down here. So we really tried to think of everything. So for sure you can use it for your Sunday rides, but if you want to take on something crazy like Badlands or Unbound, the whole package is there ready to go.
Hi, I'm Andrew with Vittoria Tires, and we're here to talk about the new Corsa Pro. So this is our newest race-ready tire. It is a cotton casing tire. It's 320 TPI. So this is a 1.3 millimeter tread that's adhered through a vulcanization process that allows us to have a super smooth blend between the casing and the tread. With the silica and the graphene 2.0, we are able to have 18% better flat protection over the existing Corsa, 4% better rolling resistance, with the silica better grip in wet, and overall a more durable racing tire. And it'll be coming to retail in a few weeks, middle of May. Retail is going to be about $100 US. Not sure how much that is in pounds, but it's a fantastic tire. It's the tire that everybody's riding, and we're really pleased with it. It can be run either with a tube or as a tubeless ready tire. It also has a sealant inside of latex, so it will not weep any sealant, and overall fantastic. So there's also a QR code that you can see on this side and get more spec. And again, we call it tubed, which is also a clincher or tubeless ready. So we have one tire that does it all. Also does come in a tubular version at $140, but the majority of the sales are going to come from this tubeless ready version.
How many sizes?
It'll come in widths from a 700 by 24, 26, 28, 30, and 32. You can run a hookless wheel from a 28, 30, and 32. We don't advise it for the smaller sizes.
Hey, this is Elijah with Ritte Cycles. We're here at Sea Otter with our new Ritte Esprit. This is our 4th generation carbon race bike. It's the race bike for every day. It's got all the speed and agility that you expect out of a Ritte, and it's as comfortable as you can possibly get out of a carbon bike. Super light, 790 gram frame, long wheelbase, and kind of standard classic road race geometry so that it turns in corners and climbs the way you'd expect a race bike to. So this is another build of our Esprit. This one's a little more gravel race spec. This bike was at BWR last weekend. It's got some 33 millimeter Vittoria Torino dry cross tires on it. The bike has clearance for up to a 35. It's optimized around a 28 millimeter tire. This bike is really adaptable, really easy to work with, has a bunch of really nice features that are going to make it easy to live with and super convenient. So things like a 27.2 round seat post. It's got a SRAM universal derailleur hanger, so it's easy to replace that if you bend or damage it anywhere, and it also does a great job protecting the frame and the derailleur in the event of an impact off-road. A T47 external bottom bracket, so it's threaded, tons of clearance, great options. And then at the front, we have an insert chip that has adjustable fork offsets, so every size has a fork offset designed to get 58 millimeters of trail, so that the handling is consistent for the full range. Whether you're a medium like this, an extra small, or a 2XL, the bike's going to handle the way you expect it to on a variety of surfaces. And there will be a full launch first or second week of May.
Hi, I'm Marlon from Fezzari Bicycles. This is an additional new color for our gravel bike, the Schaefer. And this frame is compatible with the UDH hanger, so we can kind of run the new SRAM transmission on it, which is a new thing for this frame. We're really excited to put it in our lineup of specs. And this one's kind of spec'd really nice. It's like our high-end build, so this would be called our Team Edition. It comes with Zip 303S wheels. It's got a dropper post.
How popular is gravel for you as a brand? Is it a big category?
Yeah, gravel's pretty big. Also, like being headquartered in Utah, we've got a big like mountain bike following too. The Schaefer's been noticed quite a lot from gravel reviewers and stuff like that. So that's pretty good seller for us. This is our Vielo. This is a newer road bike we released about, I want to say like 2 months ago. This is our performance road bike. Similar to all of our bikes, you can buy it in different specs and different price points. This one is our Team Edition build. This is like our raw carbon color frame. And then on this side we have this is called Champagne. It's kind of like a 3-tone gold going on. So this one's got a nice shimmer in the sun. This is our Pro build. Comes with Ultegra Di2. This is a pretty common one that we sell. Yeah, we sell direct. If you buy a bike from us, shipped straight out of our headquarters in Linden, Utah, and it arrives on your doorstep.
Is that anywhere in the world? UK, Europe as well?
It can go anywhere in the world. Shipping rates kind of change, but within the US, $100 flat, ship it to your door. So pretty nice.
Hey, I'm Logan. I'm with Pinarello, and we're at the Sea Otter Classic showing the new Pinarello Granger X. This is our new adventure and endurance-oriented gravel bike. It has tire clearance for 50 millimeter tires. The Granger X is part of a bigger story with Pinarello this year. Our X series bikes are much more endurance and adventure oriented, whereas our Gravel F, which is part of our F series of bikes, is much more race focused. Think the dirt version of the Pinarello Dogma F. The Granger has rack and fender mounts. It has a spot on the top tube for feedback. It is shipping to our retailers now, and retail is $3,800. This is the new Pinarello Nitro E5 gravel bike. It is part of a bigger series of new e-bikes from Pinarello, the Nitro E series. There's the Nitro E Road and the Nitro E Gravel. Within that, there's different levels of build spec. There's the E9, E7, and E5. This one's the E5. Both of these bikes use the TQ HPR 50 motor with a 360 watt-hour battery. They have a range of about 60 miles, and with our optional range extender, which attaches in the rear bottle cage, have an additional 25 miles. Both have a retail of $7,800, and they're going to be available very soon from Pinarello retailers.
So also launching here at Sea Otter 2023 is a collaboration and partnership we're doing with Classified. Classified Power Shift system is an amazing system, and it fits perfectly our R+1 road bike. We're still the only road bike manufacturer that's making a complete dedicated 1x frame set. So it makes a perfect fit for Classified Power Shift system. If anybody's got gear range anxiety, then this is it. It doubles up from 12 speed to 24 speed, and it's a great system for road for R+1. For the partnership, to launch the partnership and the collaboration, we've got a brand new colorway, a new look to the frame. We've got some small details as well in the frame set. So talking about the fork, now we have a non-QR dropout for the fork, so the fork is much, much cleaner. Another small upgrade is the bar stem combo. We've increased the stem depth by 5 millimeters, so it reduces the stack space by about 5 mil, and it helps increase the stiffness in terms of yaw on the handlebars. Another nice little upgrade that we can do, because we normally have a camtail shape seat post, but we managed to produce the frame set from the initial design to accommodate 30.9 round seat post with this shim. So you can see we can even run a RockShop Access dropper post on a road bike. So for us, this is a complete interpretation of what a modern road bike could be about for now and for the future. Of course, if you don't want to run dropper posts, we can run it without a dropper post. But as a whole package, we think it's absolutely perfect.
This is our Atlas, which is our road offering. We offer it in a couple different variations. This one has clearance for 38C tires, but we also offer more of a race-oriented version that will only clear 28s with a little bit tighter, steeper geometry. We produce this bike entirely in-house. We make the tubes, we build the frame, we paint it, and assemble it, all in our Golden facility. AU is a bit of a play off of our alchemical heritage and our location in Golden, Colorado, and it's a moniker that we reserve for our highest end models. So this will be a very light, very responsive road bike. We do a tube-to-tube construction so that we can easily build the bike to your geometry specifications, and so that we can fine-tune the layup schedule of each individual tube so that it can do its job extraordinarily well. This is our Atlas tie, so very much like the Atlas that you just looked at, but obviously the frame material is different. This is going to be a great option if you're looking for something that's really comfortable or that's going to last you a lifetime. We cold form and weld all of our tubes in-house, as well as do all the finishing in-house. This one has Cerakote logos. This bike will clear 38C tires, so you can kind of use it double duty on the road or the gravel. And we've got custom build options, custom geometry, and custom finishing available on all of those models.
Hello. Hey, welcome to 3T. We're here at Sea Otter this year to really reignite the Italian passion in the cycling industry. And as we all know, 3T being the premium cycling experience, we here are showcasing what the best of what Italy could offer. In front of you here, as you see, this is our made in Italy frame. The process really starts from right here, which is the filament winding process at our Bergamo factory. As you see here, the raw carbon, the process of filament winding is exposed. From this process, we could have some benefits of utilizing the filament winding, such as targeted compliancy, stiffness, lightweight, and also sustainability, because it's also very cost effective as well. From here, as you see, this is our Project X frame. Super sexy, nice X crisscross frame design, raw carbon, not painted. And as you see here, because of the sustainability and cost, this frame here is actually $5,500. Made in Italy, right? So the story behind this also, as you can see, with the Lamborghini. That's the reason why we have the Lamborghini here, because their cars are made in Italy, just like our bikes. Hence why the collaboration. We reached out, they reached out, and we have a collaboration. Hey, because of the made in Italy, let's do something crazy together. Fast on and off the road, just like our bike. As you know, the RaceMax is dubbed as the fastest gravel bike in the world. Hence why we have the Lamborghini RaceMax Italia. This here is decked out with our 4540 wheels, which has an internal width of 29 millimeters. It's also decked out with our tonal crank. The tonal crank is considered as still the stiffest and lightest in the market today. The wheel here, with its width and our frame, at 700C, you can fit up to 45 mil tires width as measured. Or if you change it up to our frames at 650B, you can hose up to 61 mil tires. This is our new Strata. business up front, party in the back, aerodynamics with the new funky head tube, redesigned seat stay and seat area to provide extra comfort, right, going down the distance. Now, of course, being at 3T, we cannot exclude our one-by design. Right here, we have the one-by rival access coming at 5,500. We also have the forced two-by offering at 6,200.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah! That was a good first try.